welcome to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers and welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel. I hope you become part of this family with us by subscribing, of course, hitting that subscription button. It's free, and of course, if you like the videos, to hit that thumbs up. It's extremely important. If you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell to be notified of the new uploads that I come up with, which is every week. So for the most part, I use a 2.75 hook, sometimes 3.5, depending upon the project I'm working on. A pair of scissors, of course, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. My threads are Portugal threads. They're 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. My colors, they go by number, except for the white or the off-white. They actually have the name white, but all of the mixed colors on any of them that I have, it's by numbers, which I get requested a lot about these threads, and people ask me if I sell them. I wasn't selling any, just basically using them for crochet, but because sometimes the demand is so high, I said, okay, I will do it. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams. It's in between 300 to 325 yards. Similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Mine's a little bit thinner, and of course, so my projects are a little bit smaller. If you're interested, minimum of order is 6 balls because the shipping is horrendous. Okay, so they're $12 if you're interested. You can always email me, or everything is listed on the description box below. I have Instagram, TikTok. I have a private crochet group if you would like to join, and you have a profile, then you're more than welcome to request. I also have a crochet page that you can follow. You can message me through there also. And please feel free to request anything that you would like to see. And for the ones I already have, thank you for the requests. I think I've done quite a bit for you guys. So we are going to get started, and thank you again for such a blessing and being part of this journey with me. The only way I can survive and keep going on is by having the channel to grow. Sharing is caring, so please share, and thank you so much for the people that have been sharing. There's quite a few of you that have been sharing, quite a lot. And also, if you want to help out the women in need of thread that cannot afford, then you can help by donating. Either thread yourself, and you can contact me and I'll give you their address, or you can donate whatever amount you would like, either through the little bag below that says thanks below the video. That belongs to YouTube, of course, and they take 30% off of whatever you offer, or my PayPal account will be in the description box. You can donate through there also. And I want to thank every single one of you that have donated or tipped me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. Thank you. Okay, everyone, so today I am going to create a set for the bathroom. Now, I have created in the past a couple of sets, and of course I've always had comments, especially through the group, said, oh my God, it's too beautiful to put on the floor. But you know what? It's supposed to be beautiful, and we're supposed to be using beautiful stuff for our homes or as gifts. I mean, we only live once. Why not and enjoy these beautiful creations and use them, put them to use. So don't be afraid to put it to use. Obviously, if you have a lot of traffic, children and things like that, then you wouldn't want to put it so much in display where children are usually using that bathroom. But if you have your own personal bathroom or just guest bathroom, it's perfect for it, right? And it makes beautiful gifts. So 4-ply, 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, which Aunt Lydia number 3 is perfect for this because it becomes bigger automatically. I would have to you know, mine will become a little bit smaller. I'm going to use these 3 colors or 2 colors, I'm not sure. So I have this beautiful red, I have the gray, and I have the white. So I'll see how I'm going to play with it a bit. Hopefully I can use all 3. If not, I'll use 2. And then again, always watch the video up ahead, because sometimes, you know, first mistakes can be done. We can fix it without taking it down. And also, I change my mind as I go. I let my mind free to create these things, and I could always change my mind as I'm going. So I always look the video up ahead before anything. So let's get started, everyone. I'm going to start. So it's probably, I don't know, about 3 videos, different videos for the 3 pieces for the bathroom. So I cannot fit all in one video. And even though one video for one, let's say the sink rug, or the bathtub rug, or the toilet rug, I don't know, how do you call it, carpet rug, mat, toilet mat, I think it is, and for the toilet seat cover. Okay, so sometimes I have to like cut certain things on the video on editing, so I can fit all one rug or mat into one video only. So okay, make sure you turn your closed caption on, pause, take notes if you don't understand, or go in the description box and see the video for, it's a 2-minute video, how to slow down the video and how to turn your closed caption on. I don't write patterns. I get people asking me that all the time. For those reasons, I have the closed caption on, and you can put it in whatever language you like, as long as it's, you know, allowed in your country. Some countries don't have certain languages for the closed caption. Okay, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video if you enjoy it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps the channel. I'm doing this set because it's an order I have, so why not? Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut a piece of string enough that you can do like 30 chains. You got to put that aside because we will need this for the edges of the mat for the toilet. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut here like that and put it aside. So first thing we're going to do is that slip stitch knot. And 48 chains. 48 chain stitch. I've done my 48 chain stitch. I'm going to count backwards into the 6th. So counting from the first one here, not the one on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On my 6th one, I'm going to do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm grabbing both loops. I don't want it to curve, so I need to grab both loops. Next stitch, double crochet. We're going to build groups of 3 double crochets. Okay, just like that. 2 chain. Now, if your tension is tight, use a hook or 2 size bigger. If your tension is loose, then use a hook or 2 size smaller so it doesn't become too floppy and baggy. So creating groups of 3 double crochet and skipping 2 stitch, okay? 2 chain, skip 1, 2, going to the 3rd one. You're going to do this all the way to the end. I poked myself on my finger with the knife trying to cut a piece of plastic, and my poor finger is sore. So if you see me maneuver a few times my finger here and there, then you'll know why. Okay, so creating those groups of 3 all the way to the end, and I'll meet you at the end. So I've done 9 groups of 3 double crochet, space of 2 chain, and space of 2 stitch. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to turn around, and we're going to create those groups of 3 double crochet on the other side. Okay, so just turn around. So we're going to have that little square there again. 1, 2, and 3. 2 chain, and again into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to proceed this way all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end. I've reached the end, so now I have 8 groups of 3 double crochet on this row. I'm going to do my 2 chains, coming in that edge corner loop, and I'm going to do a double crochet, 1 chain, another double crochet, 1 chain. I'm going to have a total of 6 double crochet, space, 1 chain between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 double crochet in the edge, and the same thing will be done on the other side. Chain 2 and continue to create those groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain space, and 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the edge. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end, and I was saying we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, but I was wrong because this is for the toilet, not for the rug for the tub. The rug for the tub, that would be doing the both ends because it would be oval. So 2 chain, I'm coming on my edge here on the last double crochet, try to hide this here at the same time, and doing a double crochet. I'm going to turn around, coming 1, 2, 3 chain for my first double crochet. Try to hide this thread as I go, makes it easier. And then we're creating those groups of the 3 double crochets again. So this edge will be straight while this is round. Okay, so chain 2, and this would be like row 1. Okay, so this is like I will be counting this as row 1. We're not counting the 3 rows here. This is row 1. 2 chain, and again 3 double crochets until the round corner here, and then I'll meet you there. Okay, so I've done 1, this is still row 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On my 5th one, I'm doing 4 double crochets. Okay, so on my 5th group, this is the beginning foundation of the heart. These will have hearts on them. I forgot to mention at the beginning. 2 chain, then continue again with 3 double crochet. 2 chain and 3 double crochet. So only on the 5th group we do 4 double crochets. This color is so gorgeous. Camera never does its justice, but it really is. So we have 3 groups of 3 double crochet after we've done the 4 double crochet on the 5th group from the beginning. we do 2 chains. I'm going to come on the last double crochet of the group here and do 1 double crochet only. 2 chains, coming in the first double crochet here and creating 2 double crochets together. 1 chain into the next one and creating 2 double crochets together. So where we have that 1 double crochet and 1 chain space, now it becomes 2 double crochets and 1 chain space. And we're going to repeat that same double crochet here on this side also. So into the same direction, so that means you would do it on the first double crochet. So 2 chain and double crochet. It follows into the same space. 2 chain. Now we do the 3 double crochets. 2 chain and 3 double crochets. Until we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to meet exactly in the same direction where we have the 4 double crochets. So just continue with your 2 chain and I'll meet you there. So we'll have 3 groups and then I'll meet you again. So I've done my 3 groups, and in the same direction, my 4th one, I have 4 double crochets. So that's the other side of the foundation of the heart. 2 chain, and then proceed again with the groups of 3 double crochet. Okay, all the way to the end. So I'm on my last one. I've done 1 double crochet. I'm doing my second, but my 3rd one I'm doing on the 2nd chain from where we went up. Okay, and again we're going to repeat 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn around, and we're going to create those group of 3s until we hit where we have the 4. So 2 chain space and group of 3 double crochets. This is row 3. So on this row 3, I created already 3 groups. Coming into where we have the 4 double crochets, I'm only going to do 2 double crochets here at the beginning on this space, 1 per stitch, and 2 here. So I'll have a total of 8 double crochets. So 2 double crochets and then 1 per stitch. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 2 chain, coming into the next space, and create your groups of 3 double crochet. So now I'm coming in where I have that 1 double crochet only. I'm going to create again a group of 3 by doing 2 inside of the space and 1 on top of the double crochet. 2 chain. On my first double crochet from the round edge, I'm doing 1 double crochet, and the second one I'm increasing of 2 double crochets together. Chain 2. So I'm increasing also on my chains. First double crochet, 1 double crochet. On the second one, 2 together, 2 chain, and again. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we're going to repeat the same thing we did on this side on here. So we're going to do 1 on top of that double crochet alone, and 2 inside of the space, 2 chain, and create your groups. So it's just a repeat what we've done here. And when we get to the 4 double crochets, we're going to do the 8, 2 inside of the space, 1 per stitch, and 2 inside again. And I'll meet you here at the edge. Okay, so I've done this side also. After we've created our round edge, we did 3 groups of 3 double crochet. We have the 4 double crochet here, so we've done 2, 1 per stitch, and 2 inside, exactly how we did on this side. And then 1, 2, 3 groups again, 2 chain, and 1 double crochet. We're going to do 4 chain again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to turn around. Not 4, sorry, 3. We're going to create the group of 3 double crochet inside of the space. So we're going to do 2 more, like that, chain 2. And again, create your groups of 3 double crochet until we meet here at the heart foundation. So I've reached where I have the 8 double crochets. I'm going to do 2 inside of the space, 1 per stitch. We're going to have a total of 12 double crochets. And we'll repeat the same thing on the other side, exactly what we're doing here. Two inside of the space, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Chain 2 and create your groups again. Chain 2 and again, and I'll meet you here because once we get here, we're going to do only 1 double crochet. So you're going to do your 3 inside of the space, 2 chain, and 1 double crochet on top of the last double crochet from the group. So we're going to always have 1 double crochet, 1 group, 1 double crochet, 1 group. Okay, we're going to do 2 chain, and again 1 double crochet per space, per stitch, and 2 double crochets on the last one. That's our increase. 2 double crochets on the last one. Chain 2, and again 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets on the last one. Okay, and we're going to repeat that, and once we get here, we're going to do exactly the same thing. 1 double crochet only, like we did here, and repeat what we've done on this side. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much repeated the same thing on this side as I did on this side. Chain 4. Turn around, and we're going to create those groups of 3 double crochet again. Now, where we have the 12, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch, and 2 here. We'll have a total of 16 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 16 double crochets, 2 in the space, 1 per stitch, and 2 on the last one. Chain 2 and created my group. Did 2 inside and 1 on top. Remember, I told you we have a row with 1 and a row with a group, a row with 1 and a row with a group. Again, we're going to increase our round edge. So chain 2, and we're going to repeat exactly the same thing on the other side. So 1 double crochet per stitch and 2 at the end. So on this row, so let's say, I don't want you guys to get confused. So let's say this is our first. I know at the beginning I said we're counting that as row 1 because we were just starting. I didn't want you guys to get confused. So we have the middle row that we started, right? So we're not going to count that. And right after, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the middle row. If you want to put a marker, you can go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we still have to complete and do our 5th one. Okay, so if you want to put a marker there just to make sure you don't get confused, go ahead. And 2 double crochet on the last one. So on this row 5, we have 5 double crochets. So it's not hard because we started with 1, so that's row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, chain 2 stays the same, and then continue 1 per stitch, and 2 on the last one. Thank you so much to the newcomers that are here. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end over here because we're just going to repeat here on here. So finished my row. Now we're going into row 6, and it's not hard to figure out because you have 5 double crochets. So you know this next row will have 6, the increase on the last one. So I'm going up chain 3, turn around, create our group of 3, 2 chain, and again, so creating those groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain. We're coming where we have the 16 double crochet, so now we are doing 20 double crochets, 2 inside of the first space, 1 per stitch, and 2 on the last one here. So I've done my 20 double crochets. Continue to do your groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and this row we know it's only 1 double crochet, right? 2 chain, continue, 1 per stitch on the round oval, and the last one, the increase of 2 together. So we're going to have 6 double crochets on this round edge, and 2 chain and proceed. We're going to repeat this on the other side the same way as we just finished doing. I'm having a hard time with my finger on this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished my row. Did my 20 double crochets, and I have 2 groups at the end. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, turn around, going into row 7, we'll be having 7 double crochets on the round oval edge. And where we have the 20 double crochets, we'll have 24 double crochets. So 2 inside and 1 per stitch. Okay. So I've done my 24 double crochets, doing my 3 double crochets. Don't forget, we have 1 group, 1 group, 1 group, 2 chain, and do your increase on the last one. You should have a total of 7 double crochets. To chain and continue on. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, you guys, so we finished row 7. Going into row 8, it's going to change up a bit. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, create our group, 2 chain, and now let me see. So 2 chain, we're going to skip these 2 here, and we're coming in the 3rd one and doing double crochet. Okay, row 8, 2 chain. We're coming on top of the double crochet here, where we have the 24 double crochets, and create 24 double crochets again. We are not increasing. We need to start cutting down to have that heart shape. Okay, so 1 per stitch until the last one. Okay, and then I'll meet you here on the last one. I'm going to do 2 chain, coming on the first double crochet with 1 double crochet. I'm going to do 1 chain only, and of course we're going to repeat this on the other side the same way. And I'm doing another double crochet. So I'm building 3 little blocks, 2 chain, and then we proceed the edge, the corner, the same way, double crochet and 2 on the last one, still increasing this edge, the oval edge, of course. Okay, so group, 2 chain, doing 1 double crochet on the last double crochet here of the group, 2 chain, doing 24 double crochets, 2 chain, double crochet on the first one, 1 chain only, skip 1 and another one, and we're going to repeat the same way and doing your increase. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, row 8. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we're going to start row 9. We're going to do 25 chains. This is the edge that goes into the toilet bowl. So 1, 2, 3, 4 until 25. I have 25 chain stitch. I'm going to come back on the 4th one with double crochet. We're going to create those groups of 3. So 1, 2, 3 on my 4th double crochet chain, creating double crochet. Next space, double crochet. So I have my first group of 3, chain 2, skip 1, 2, come in the 3rd one, and I'm trying to grab both loops. I don't want my pattern to bend, to go like a U shape. and create the groups of 3 double crochet again. Chain 2, and again skip 1, 2 on my third one, creating the groups again of 3 double crochet. Okay, all the way to the edge here, and then I'll come back with you. So I've created my group, and I have a total of 5 groups of 3 double crochet. Chain 2, I'm going to come right on top, not on top, sorry, inside of the space, 2 double crochet, and 1 on top of the double crochet. So now I have 6 groups. Chain 2, I'm coming directly on top of the double crochet, and I'm going to do 11 double crochets. Then I'll come back to you again. Okay, so count 11. I've done my 11 double crochets. Chain 2, I'm going to skip 2 spaces and come into the third one and do again 11 double crochets. I've done my 11. I'm going to do chain 2. I'm going to come on top of the double crochet, inside of the 1 chain space, and on top of the double crochet. So I've created another group here. Chain 2, and the edge stays the same with the increase. So you should have on this oval edge 9 double crochets. We'll repeat the same thing, of course, on the other side. But of course we need 2. That's why we had cut in the string, so we can add it on here on this side in order to continue. To chain, so everything else here stays the same. Okay, I'll come back to you right after my oval edge. So I've done my edge. We're going to repeat exactly what we did on the other side and do 1 double crochet, 1 inside, and 1 double crochet. So we're basically repeating what we did, and of course you will have to repeat 11 double crochet. So 2 chain, double crochet over double crochet, 11, and then 2 chain like we did here, and skip 2 spaces and going to the third. Continue to do your block, and then I'll meet you there. Okay, everyone, so I've done my block. I'm just going to pull the string. Now we need to create the same thing here. That's why we had put this thread aside, slip stitch knot. I'm going to come right on the corner on my third double crochet, maybe with a smaller hook because I have such a tight stitch. I'm going to pull my stitch through it. Okay, so I have my first chain. I'm going to do a total of 24. So 1, 2, 3 until 24. I've done my 24 and I've just left my string like this. Okay, so we're going to continue to do the little blocks like we did on the other side. Chain 2, and we're going to come right on the first chain we did, not on the double crochet but on the chain. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, skip 2 space, 1, 2, come on your third one, and we'll have the same total as on here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll meet you at the end. So we already have one group. Okay, everyone, so pretty much cutted my thread at the edge, and then just give that a knot there, and then I'll tuck in between this bottom string that we have. So we have 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, exactly how we have it on this side. Okay, so now we're gonna do 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, come in into the space of the 2 chain and create the groups. 2 chain and continue on. So we're going to continue, and I'll meet you here on the last one. So we're going to continue. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4 going into my 5th group. To chain and into my 6th group of 3 double crochet. Okay, chain 2. I'm going to skip 2 space, going to the 3rd, and I'm going to do 7 double crochets. And 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Chain 2. Coming inside of the center of the heart with 3 double crochets. Chain 2. Skip the first 2, going to the 3rd. And do your 7 double crochets again. Two chain, continue the groups. Two chain, double crochet, two chain, and we're still going to do the increase here at the edge of the oval. Two on the last one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we had 9 on this row, now we have 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Two chain and proceed the same way, and we're going to repeat the same thing all the way to this edge. So I've reached the end. I'm going to do 3 chain going up, turn around, create my little blocks of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and proceed the same way. Until we get to here. We're going to skip 2 on here and do 3 double crochets. So we'll have 2 at the beginning skipped and 2 at the end and create our blockage. Okay, so I'll meet you here just to make sure. So we have 7 blocks of 3 double crochet, 2 chains. Skip the first 2 on the third and do 3 double crochets. So that means we'll have 8 blocks. Again, 2 chain, create your blocks. 2 chain, and continue on. Okay, 2 chain, skip 2 into the third one, create your 3 double crochet. So basically this row is all about blocks. So continuing 2 inside of the space and 1 on top where we have that 1 double crochet. 2 chain, and we're still going to do our increase on the edge, the round edge. So 2 double crochets at the end on the last one. And everything else is the same. 2 chain and proceed again the same way. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That means we are on row 11. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing at this edge. Okay, everyone, so I finished row 11. We're going to do row 12 and 13 exactly the same way, just blocks. And when you get here, you have to do that 1 double crochet, and then row 13 will be the blocks. We're going to continue to do the increase where we on the round, the oval, 2 on the last double crochet. So row 12 and 13 are exactly the same thing, just blocks. So 2, 3, and 4, and do your blocks. There's no point of recording, it's just to repeat the next 2 rows the same way, okay? And then I'll come back to you at the end of row 13. Just remembering that when you get here, you have to do that 1 double crochet just before the motive, okay? 1 double crochet alone. And this is row 12. And then row 13, of course, we have the group to do. So I'll meet you at the end of row 13. It's just blocks over blocks, 2 chain space between them. So I'll see you at the end of row 13. This is row 12. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've done my 13 rows. Okay. So I'm going to change color, and I'm debating in between the gray and the white. So I'm going to try with the gray first to see how it looks. And because the bathroom for this order has gray, white, and red, so for that reason I'm using these colors. I'm going to try the gray and see how I like it, and I'll take it from there. So make sure that you're still following the same way as we did on the wrong side. So we can continue the back and forth thing and it doesn't look funny, right? So slip stitch knot I'm going to come in where we had left off, and I think I'll probably use the thinner one to start off. Right on the corner of this double crochet. And do my 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Again, we're doing only double crochets on this 14th row, 1 per stitch. Where we have the 2 chains, we're still going to do only 1 double crochet. Okay. So we're going to do 1 double crochet per in the space where we have the 2 chains. It still doesn't change. We're only going to increase on the corner, round corner here. So it's 1 double crochet per stitch, and we are going to do the 1 double crochet here, but we will not be doing the increase here. We're doing 2 inside of the spaces there, but I'll meet you here just to make sure we are on the same thing. Okay, so arriving here at the 2 chain just before the motif, we're going to do 2 double crochets. Okay, only here on the chain before the motif and also at the end of the motifs. Okay, so and then 1 per stitch. There is no increase on these ones except on the 2 chain we're doing 2 double crochet. Okay, so in here also 2 double crochet and then 1 per stitch, no increase. Okay, so pretty much is the same thing all the way to this side. So I've reached the end here on the 2 chain between motifs on the edges, the round edge, 2 double crochet. Okay, and that will include all the way to the last motif also. So basically we started the 2 double crochet here at the beginning. Only the 2 double crochets in space. There is no increase, it's just 1. And then at the end, we'll be doing 2 double crochets also and 1 per space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this row 14. Okay, everyone, so I'm pretty much done all my double crochets. Now, I'm going to come directly inside of this last double crochet with a single. I'm going to come right on top in between the double crochet and this row. Single. I'm going to do 2 singles. So this row all the way around will be with singles. I'm coming again into the next space and create singles. And there's no really amount of stitching on here. It's what you're comfortable with to fill the space of this. So I'm doing 2 singles, coming in my one here, and then this is the edge, the corner. So I'm going to do 2, 1 chain and 1 more. I'm coming on top of the double crochet, 1 per stitch. So if you feel you need to do 3 to fill it in, then go ahead, okay? I'm going to come where the stitching is. And do singles. Okay, all the way. So you see what is best for you. If you do 2 or 3, depending upon your tension, okay? So I'm going to continue, then I'll meet you back again. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished doing all the way around. Now I'm coming back in with my red. Continuing on the right side. So I'm going to come on the corner one. And I'm going to do a single and a chain. Now some of you might do a single and 2 chain for double crochet. Into the next space, double crochet. So I'm going to have a total here of 10 double crochets. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done my 10 double crochet. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, coming into my 4th, and I'm going to create a group of 7 double crochets. Then again, 3 chains, skip 3 space, go into the 4th and create another group of 7 double crochets. Okay? So I've done my 7, 1, 2, 3 chains, skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th, 7 double crochets again. So I have my 7 again, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3 into my 4th. Now, I'm going to continue to do this until we have 5 loops of 3 chain, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, and we're going to continue until we have 5. So I've done my groups. So the first one is 10 double crochet, 3 chains, skip 3 space, going to the 4th. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, and did my 7. Now we're going to do still the 7, and the 3 chain, but we're only skipping 1 space only, okay? Because we're getting into the oval. We're gonna need 10 loops of 3 chain, okay? Skipping only 1 space. Two, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Skip only 1 space only until we do 10 loops of 3 chain. Okay, so we did 5 loops of 5, and now we need to do 10, skipping only 1 space. Okay. Okay, you guys. So from where we had jumped. So we're not counting this one, okay? We jumped 3, went into the 4th, so we've jumped 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 loops, jumping 1 double crochet, 3 chain, going back to jumping 3, 1, 2, 3 into the 4th, and we'll have the same thing as we did on the other side, 5 loops, with 7 double crochets, jumping 3, going into the 4th. One, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3, into the 4th. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so from the one that we had, the last one that we jumped 1 space, we had that 5 or the 10 loops, and then we started jumping 3. So we have our 5 loops again on this side, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and complete your 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Turn around. We're going to do 9 double crochets. We don't do the last one. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1 chain. I'm going to come on my middle chain here, which is the second one, and I'm going to do a group of 3 double crochets in the same space. 1 chain. I'm going to skip the first one, and I'm going to do 5 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So we don't do the first and we don't do the last. Okay. 1 chain, and again into the center and create 3 double crochets. 1 chain, skip the first, go into the second, and do your 5 double crochets. Okay, so pretty much repeating 5 double crochets, 1 chain, going to the second chain from the 3 chains we did with 3 double crochet, 1 chain, continue on. We're doing the whole row exactly the same way. Coming to the end, we're doing 9 double crochets here at the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished doing all my row with the 3 double crochets in the second chain, which is the center chain from the 3 that we did, and 9 double crochets at the end, exactly how we started. So I'm going to turn around, or you can do your 3 chains already. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to have 8 double crochets. So we're decreasing as we're going up on here. Eight double crochets, 1 chain. I'm coming in the first double crochet of the 3 double crochet groups, and I'm adding increase 2 double crochet on the first one. The second one, we're doing 3 double crochet in the same stitch. We're going to have a total of 7 altogether. 2, I've added too many, and 3 on the middle one, and then 2 on the last one. 2, 4, 6, and 7. 1 chain. We're skipping the first one, going into the second one, so we'll have a total of 3 double crochets here. We're going to repeat this all the way to the end. If there's any changes, I'll come back. So 1 chain, and again, just repeat. 2 double crochets on the first one, 3 double crochets on the middle one, and 2 double crochets on the last one. 1 chain space, skip the first one, go into the second. We'll have 3 double crochets here, 1 per stitch. So we don't do the first double crochet and we don't do the last. Okay, so I'll meet you further up. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished my row, just turned around. One, two, three. Again, we're not doing the last double crochet, so we're decreasing. So we have 7 double crochets, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1 chain. I'm coming in that first double crochet and doing 2 double crochets on the same space. Next space, 1 double crochet alone. Next space, 2 together in the same stitch. We're going to have a total of 11 double crochets. Next space, 1 alone. Next space or stitch, 2 together. Next stitch, 1 alone, and on the last one, 2 together. So 2 double crochets on the first one, 1 double crochet on the second, 2 together, 1 alone, 2 together, 1 alone, 2 together in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to come directly into, we're skipping all of this, and I'm coming into the first one again, repeating everything we just finished doing. This will be like this all the way around. So 2 double crochets on the first one, 1 double crochet on the second, 2 double crochets on the same stitch, next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 double crochets together on the same stitch. Next one, 1 alone. Next one, 2 together. And we have our 11 double crochets again. Skipping all of this, coming directly into the next one. I'm going to repeat this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Remember, when you get to the other end, you must skip the first double crochet and have a total of your 7. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished doing all of the motifs all the way around the same way. I've turned around. I got thread all over my chair as usual. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm going to skip 1, 2, and I'm coming in the third one and doing 5 double crochets all in the same stitch. I'm going to come in the center of the space here, and I'm doing a single. Again, I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me just check. I had to do some counting to make sure. So we're going to skip 1, 2, coming in the third one and doing 5 double crochets. So we're basically closing up this heart. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to skip 1, 2. On my third one, I'm doing a single. And again, skip 1, 2 on the third one, 5 double crochets again. 3, 4, and 5. Coming in between, doing a single. Again, skip 1, 2 into the third one, 5 double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way, and then I will meet you at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2 into the third one, single. 1, 2 into the third one, 5 double crochets again. Coming in the center in between the hearts with a single. Okay, so we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished doing all of the closing of my hearts. Came to the end here, skipped 1, 2, went into the third, or the fourth, I should say. 1, 2, 3 on the fourth. And did my 5 double crochets at the edge. I did my single. Okay, so now we're going to come down, not on the row below, but the one right after. And we're going to do 7 double crochets inside of this space here of that double crochet. Okay, so 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'm going to come in where we have on the next row, which is right below. I'm doing a single. Done my single, I'm going to skip this row here, and I'm going to come. You can grab on your single if you want. You have that first single. I'm just going to come directly in it and do 7 more right over the single, 7 more double crochets. I've done my 7 double crochet. I'm going to skip 1, 2, and I'm coming in my third one here with a single. And then I'm going to skip this one here, and I'm coming in on where we have the groups here again and doing 7 double crochets. Okay, so I hope you understood. 7. I've skipped 2 singles, went on the third, and then skipped 2 singles, which lies right on this row here. So we're skipping basically 1 row here because we're doing the single right almost between rows. So 7 double crochets. I've done my 7, so I'm going to skip 1, 2, coming here on my third single with a single. I'm going to come directly in that corner. Remember in the corner we did that 1 chain, and I'm going to create my 7 double crochets. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, I'm going to skip 1, 2 on my third one, single. Now, here it really all depends up to you how tight is your tension or not. There's not really a big count for this. We're going to continue to do this all the way at the thing at the edge there for the foot of the toilet bowl. So I've done my single. I'm going to skip 1, 2. I'm going to come on my third one where my single is and do my 7 double crochet. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, some of you, your tension is very tight and some of you are loose. You can lie down your crochet there, your last double crochet, and see how many you need to skip. So in my case, I'm skipping 2, and I'm coming into the third with a single, and then again, skipping 1, 2, coming into the third, and doing my 7 double crochets. Okay, and I'm going to repeat this way all the way until we get to the edge here. But I'm going to continue by here and make sure that you do your 7 in the corner here at the other edge, right? Like we did here. So just make sure of that and continue. And then obviously we're going to stop here. But I'll meet you here just to make sure that we are okay. Okay? Okay, you guys, another thing is we are just arriving at the corner here. So I don't want to, you know, like work 7 double crochets in that corner, obviously. If I skip 1, 2, I'm going to end up almost just before the corner, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to come directly, so I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come into my 5th one because that lies just pretty much there, and we can have a straight edge going up. If we do the 7 on here, it's going to be, you know, it's not going to look straight. Okay, so you fix it the way you think is best for you. And then now I'm going to continue to skip only 2. 1, 2, and then on my third one, I continue to build my 7 double crochets. And do the same thing on the corner here. So I've done my 7, 1, 2 on my third one. 1, 2 on my third one again. Create my 7. So the whole point is, show you in a second. One, 2 on my third one. Okay, so we're working, you know, where the feet here go into the toilet front. I don't want to work it here because then it's going to look like that instead of being straight. Okay, we want it to be nice and straight so it can fit nice into the toilet bowl. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on this corner. Even if we're here, if we have to skip 3, 4 and do a single right at the corner here at the edge. Okay, and then skip again. Go into your third and continue on here at the corner. You know you have to do your 7 where we did that 1 chain. And then again, skip 1, 2, and then continue on. Okay, and of course, we'll be doing the 7 inside of here because we've skipped 1 here, remember? We've skipped 1 here. So we did our single on the next one. And so we'll be doing the 7 double crochets in here, and then the single we close it up right at the edge. Not the single but the slip stitch because we already have a single there that we did at the beginning. Okay, so I'll meet you there at the end. Okay everyone, so I pretty much finished doing the mat or little rug or whatever you want, a little carpet, whatever you call it, I don't know. For the toilet mat space bowl, a toilet bowl for the foot. So as I mentioned at the beginning, this will be a set. So the next thing I'm going to do is the cover for the lid. Also in the same shape, they all have hearts, and I will also eventually do also a video on the little rug for in front of the tub or the sink or whatever you want to put it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think. I will also be doing a video on these little flowers. I'm not going to add them on here, but I will be adding them on the little rug for the tub or for the sink. Okay, and most probably also for the lid toilet cover seat. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Please give a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, God bless.